Hello, Internet. It's me, the wicked wizard of skill. How are you doing? Good to be here with you. And now it's time for another edition of the internet famous Top 10. And what Top 10 are we going to do today, you wonder? Today, we're going to go into Top 10 Lookalikes. So, strap yourselves in. It's time for me to do a countdown and a comparison. But today, before we start that, I want to introduce you to our newest feature. Who on earth does this person look like? This is our newest feature on the top 10, and occasionally we will do sessions just like this very session you are watching now to make a comparison of what people look like. So without further ado, let's go into our top 10 charts of lookalikes of people I found around the world and on the internet that you may know. Let's start the countdown.
10.
Let me just say this off the bat, people. I am not the biggest fan of Gorilla Black. Respect to him because he's out there doing his thing and that should be respected. But he's got a particular sound and tone. Listen up, folks.
I used to live upstairs there.
Familiar?
That used to be my room right there. You know what I'm saying? That used to be Hot's room right there. See, right here, this is the alley right here. This is where a lot of history happened, some ass whoopings took place.
This is that main alley right
This is that main alley right here, man. Like, this is it, man. Like, for real, my.
Who on earth does this person look like? That, in my personal opinions, where I've seen that look and that particular style and voice of rapping before, and everything I could say about this lookalike has been said already. There's nothing more I feel I could add to it. So if you like, go and check out more Gorilla Black or Biggie Smalls music.
9.
I'm gonna say this for all the people watching all over the world. Ready? Okay. Shaggy from the Scooby-Doo cartoon is stoned. I mean, come on, man. He eats loads of food, and the way he talks like he finds absolutely everything fascinating. I mean, I haven't got a problem with it specifically because I'm just recognizing it makes a much more fascinating show.
Hey, Scoob, dig this crazy broom closet. Like maybe there's food inside. Yeah. Get out! Zoish! A ghostly gardener!
Who on earth does this person look like? Shaggy's lookalike is, what's his name? The ginger-haired guy from the Speed Racer cartoon. Now, for those who don't know, Speed Racer was another Hanna-Barbera carnation of a Scooby-Doo type mystery-solving spoof type show. Not quite as popular as Scooby-Doo, but when I was a kid watching it on Cartoon Network, had loads of fun. Especially because I used to have a crush on the cartoon type women. But the important thing is, Shaggy's lookalike is the ginger guy. One thing I didn't point out in this top 10 is Shaggy also has another lookalike on the Jabberjaw cartoon, the one with the sailor hat. What's it with the Caucasian teenage boy look with a long nose? Is it very marketable in those days? Hanna-Barbera, whoever, Cartoon Network, someone's got to let me in on this secret, man. Because, hey, whatever helps your popularity. But yeah, this is definitely a Shaggy lookalike that I think is worth shining a light on. Scooby-Doo's lookalike, I don't know. Marmaduke, who knows?
8.
One of my favourite sitcom characters of all time is Bill Miller. Bill Miller brings in the laughs by saying something funny, crazy, and stupid and performing weird antics. And I like that because he reminds me of Homer Simpson in the form of an actor. And it's even funnier as I see in this next clip that he's giving a young boy advice about fancying his wife. I wish I knew what they cut out.
She thinks of you as part of the family, the part she rarely covers up in front of. And if you... Up and down. Up and down.
Who on earth does this person look like? Bill Miller to me looks like radio internet news sensation Alex Jones. There are obvious similarities I feel that I can compare, especially in the girth. There are those who may say something different, but that's mostly just a matter of opinion. Whenever I see Bill Miller on occasion on the television screen, I just feel like it's time for a reality check in the newsreel.
7.
Paige Chase from the TV sitcom Quintuplets is the archetype of a typical American bimbette trendy who's one of the popular girls. Each of the quintuplets in that TV show has their own unique characteristics. And I put her in this listing because if I was her age, she'll definitely be somebody I'll talk about lots on the internet for her beauty.
Mom, I need $500 for the entry fee for the Miss Teen Garden State pageant.
Are you out of your mind? I'm not giving you $500. Why do you want to be in some superficial beauty pageant in the first place?
To win a scholarship, of course. I'm just kidding, because I'm pretty.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, Elena called.
Who on earth does this person look like? Allow me to introduce to you Mimi. Here are the details to her YouTube channel if you're that way inclined, and I know a lot of you men are because you're thinking about the chest more than any other substance to her video. Okay, she didn't ask the most intelligent question in the world. So what? She's got love in her heart. She says she loves all of God's creatures. That's got to be a plus, right? And she took the time to make the video, so she's got to have some kind of element of being concerned. That counts. It's not easy to make a video, goodness knows. Especially about a subject that you may or may not be passionate about, which is open to all kinds of criticism. So you don't just get the credit for being the double of Chase, Paige Chase that is. You get to the credit for being a video that attracts lots of attention, though we all know it's not for scientific reasons. Get your mind out the gutter.
Because they're scary, and so then I think, is this,
6.
For the better part of the early 90s, the Cartoon Network had a show called The Power Zone, and this was their action-packed cartoon show, and Space Ghost was part of that action. It was really, really fun for me. It was interesting that you could get the idea of all these superheroes with no particular backstory or alter ego, just superheroing for the sake of it. I guess this clip showing is my way of reacting to that nostalgia.
That's the end of their drifting planet.
Look at them go!
Yes, they must think their idol has deserted them. Let's hope the poor creatures find a new home somewhere.
Yeah, preferably outside our galaxy.
You can say that again.
Who on earth does this person look like? Batman! No, Batman! That's who Space Ghost looked like. I mean, look at the eyes and the mask over Batman's eyes. Doesn't it look like the cowl and mask that Space Ghost wears? I mean, look at the facial features. I mean, look at that picture. Even the way that Batman folds his arms is somewhat reminiscent of our spatial spectre. And the rest of the body, I mean, the whole serious demeanor, the way that the cape flows within the wind, and the utility belt. I mean, come on, man. If you don't think Space Ghost when you see Batman, then you probably don't think Madonna when you see Lady Gaga.
5,